Greetings from Edu Aspirants, our YouTube channel, to ACE academics, competitions, entrance exams, as also enrichment of knowledge. In this series of videos on geography, let us see what we have for you in latitudes, longitudes, and time. The globe is a miniature depiction of the Earth. Yellow arrows show 2 points on the globe through which the needle, that's the axis as we see here, passes. The North Pole depicted by N and the South Pole depicted by S. As we can rotate the globe around this needle from west to east, the Earth too rotates like this. How do we know it is west to east and not east to west? We know that sun is a fixed star. Even then, we see it rising in the east every morning. That is because the Earth is rotating on its axis from west to east. The real Earth, however, rotates on its axis, but the axis is an imaginary line. It is not like we have fixed it here. So how does it hang in the air as we see? Think. This is the depiction of the solar system with sun in the center and the planets revolving around it, and Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. They not only revolve around the sun, they also rotate on their axis, and there is no fixed axis. It is only imaginary, but they are holding in their places, rotating, revolving, and even with the solar system, they all revolve around in the Milky Way. And this is because of the impact of one another's gravitational pull and pressure. So that is how they balance. We see an imaginary line dividing the globe, that is the Earth, into two equal parts. This imaginary line is called Equator, as you see here. The northern half of the Earth is known as the northern hemisphere, and the southern half is known as the southern hemisphere. All parallel circles from the equator up to the poles are called parallels of latitudes and measured in degrees. They are measured up to 90 degree north and up to 90 degree south. And some important latitudes are shown here: 20 degree north, 20 degree south, 40 degree north, similarly 40 degree south, same up to North Pole and South Pole, where it is 90 degree north and 90 degree south. Let us revise important latitudes. From the equator, that is 0 degree latitude, there is a torrid zone towards the north up to Tropic of Cancer, 23.5 degree north, and in the south up to Tropic of Capricorn, that is 23.5 degree south. Beyond this is the north temperate zone up to the Arctic Circle, that is 66.5 degree north, and south temperate zone up to Antarctic Circle, 66.5 degree south. And then there is the frigid zone up to the South Pole, 90 degree south, and North Pole, 90 degree north. What are these lines? We just saw horizontal lines moving 90 degree up and 90 degree down. Now we see parallels, which are vertical lines drawn from North Pole and the South Pole, which are 80 degree east and also 80 degree west. These are the lines which are called longitudes. We just saw that latitudes are shown as north and south, and if we know the east or west of places from a reference, say a given line of reference running from the North Pole to the South Pole, we can find the exact location of any place on Earth. These lines of references are called the meridians of longitude and are measured in degrees. Greenwich, a place where the British Royal Observatory is located. Its meridian is called the prime meridian. Its value is 0 degree longitude, and from it we count 180 degree eastward as well as 180 degree westward. The prime meridian and 180 degree meridian divide the earth into two equal halves, the eastern hemisphere and the western hemisphere. Therefore, the longitude of a place is followed by the letter E for east and W for west. This is how you can see. So 180 degree east and 180 degree west meridians are on the same line, that is behind, as we see from here. Why are latitudes only 90 degree north and 90 degree south, whereas the meridians are 180 degree east and 180 degree west? Think. We'll share with you another video on the reason. In the northern hemisphere, the prime meridian passes through the United Kingdom, France and Spain in the European continent, and Algeria, Mali, Burkina Faso, Togo and Ghana in the African continent. The only landmass crossed by the prime meridian in the southern hemisphere is Queen Maud Land in Antarctica. So these are the places which become important as far as your competitive exams are concerned, and if you want to have general knowledge about these things. Finding location. Suppose you have to find a location here. What will you do? You will say this location is 4D. So when you say 4D, you come straight here. So 4 becomes the horizontal line, that is the latitude, and D becomes the longitude. So they can be written in degrees, minutes, or degrees, minutes and seconds to be precise. Longitude and time. The best means of measuring time is by the movement of the earth, the moon and the planets. The shadow of the sun can give us the time of our place, it being the shortest at noon and longest at sunrise and sunset. Sundial, as we used to call it, I'm sure all of us since our childhood have seen this. When the sun is at the highest point in the sky over the prime meridian of Greenwich, all the places along this meridian will have noon. As the earth rotates from west to east, those places east of Greenwich will be ahead of Greenwich time, and those to the west will be behind it. How do we calculate the time difference? The earth rotates 360 degrees in about 24 hours, which means 15 degrees in 1 hour and 1 degree in 4 minutes. Thus, when it is 12 noon at Greenwich, the time at any place east of Greenwich will be 1 degree multiplied by 4 is equal to 4 minutes. You see here, that is 40 minutes ahead or behind for 10 degrees, depending on the location being east or west of Greenwich respectively. Similarly, at 180 degree, it will be midnight when it is 12 noon at Greenwich. This brings us to the end of the video on latitudes and longitudes. I'm sure you enjoyed. Keep revising. Some questions would be there in your exams from this video too. Please do subscribe, like, share and press the bell icon for updates. See you with another video soon.